All right, middle-aged white guy reacts, coming back with another Tom MacDonald. This time it is Trying to Kill Me. We just finished up Cloned Rappers, which was another commentary on the music industry and how they used artists to push certain agendas to the masses, and how they can control the message once you've signed on that dotted line. At least after a couple more listen tos, that's how I'm taking that song. Anyway, moving on to this one. Let us find out who is trying to kill Tom MacDonald, because we cannot have that in this world. There's no way we can allow anyone to hurt Tom MacDonald. So, who's trying to hurt you, Tom?
I admit it, I'm afraid they gon' kill me for this. Probably put me in my grave for the lyrics I spit. Been exposing the truth and all the secrets they covering. If I die, it was big pharma or government.
Okay, first, I don't believe I've heard him come like this. So you can add this as another iteration of Tom. I'm going to go with Somber Tom. Somber Tom. Okay, this is Somber Tom. This the beat and everything, the instrumental, like, this is, I like this. Like, this is like my vibe right here, you know. What he's talking about there, if I die, is probably big pharma or government. You know, they want to kill me for this. Talking about, how did he say it? Like, the truth and, hold on, let me get this right.
Probably put me in my grave for the lyrics I spit. Been exposing the truth and all the secrets they covering. If I die, it was big.
I've been exposing the truth and all the secrets they cover, and if I die, it's probably big pharma or government. You know, like I said in another video, like a year or two ago, I'd be like, yeah, that's ridiculous. You know, that stuff doesn't go on. You know, that's conspiracy theory stuff. Anymore, though, with the world we're living in right now, would I be shocked to find out that that kind of thing has been going on for decades? No, not at all at this point. I thought I knew the world we lived in, and found out within the last year that it's a lot worse than I thought it was. So,
I spit. Been exposing the truth and all the secrets they covering. If I die, it was big pharma or government. Been putting too much truth in my songs. They gon' stage suicide and say I chose to move on. Probably cutting my brakes, so when I tour too long, I'll die in a crash. Say I was driving and drunk. Look, the Illuminati real.
man, so he's gonna lay it out right now. Like, hey, these are the people who are gonna do it. These are the ways they're gonna try to do it. So basically, if you hear any of this stuff happening, know who it was and what it was. So, you know, if anything ever happens to him, especially by a car accident now, I'm going to be very, very skeptical. You know, he's just basically, this is like preemptive. This is a preemptive, don't even think about it, because I'm already calling it out. I'm already putting it out there. And, you know, basically saying, you know, sunshine is the best disinfectant. You know, he's going to shine a light on it before you even have the opportunity to do anything like that. This is, I think this was a necessary song for his own safety. Honestly.
Probably cutting my brakes, so when I tour too long, I'll die in a crash. Say I was driving and drunk. Look, the Illuminati real. They're trying to make you dumb, trying to numb you out with pills, trying to make you broke, trying to tell you it's a deal. Processing your food, so now none of it is real. You eating super good, but you still be getting ill. You working super hard, but you still can't pay the bills. Silencing the visionaries, revising the dictionaries. Now you just can't find the right words to say and express how you feel.
Oh, Tom, there's so much right there. There's so much in that, what, 10, 15 seconds?
Trying to make.
First of all, like, they're trying to numb you up with pills, you know, keep you in an altered state of mind. Because if you're not, if you're inebriated, you can't think 100% clearly. All right, I understand some people can handle their stuff. You know, you can have 6 beers, be slightly buzzed, and be fine. But still, at some capacity, you are not in full control of your faculties.
I'm trying to numb you out with pills, trying to make you broke.
So they keep you numb with the pills and the alcohol, so you're not focused on the other things that are going on around you.
Trying to tell you what's a deal. Processing your food, so now none of it is real. You eating super good, but you still be getting ill. You working super hard, but you still can't pay the bills.
And listen to, like how much of our food is processed nowadays, and even our produce and, fruits and vegetables and everything has so much crap and stuff fertilized on it, or fertilized on it. So much crap, like in fertilizers and pesticides on it, that, it's essentially an altered thing. Like last year, I'm sorry, last year at the beginning of the pandemic, without knowing how everything was going to go, I thought it was a good idea to start a little garden, just to kind of supplement, in case we couldn't get the vegetables we need. We have picky kids. My one boy essentially just eats carrots. So, I needed to make sure I had a steady supply of carrots coming in. So we planted our garden, and, by midsummer, maybe July-ish or something around there, we were able to actually harvest some of it. And the taste difference between a carrot from my backyard and one that I got at the grocery store is night and day. It's not even the same vegetable. All right. Strawberries isn't even the same fruit as what you get in a grocery store. Like, I mean, it is mind-blowing. Like, the difference between just naturally growing something. Like, yeah, the yield was not as big. The fruits and the vegetables weren't as big, but, it was insane. I never realized that the carrots and the strawberries and what else did we grow? The green beans and stuff like that. We don't even get like the full effect, like the full intensity of the flavor when we were buying them from the grocery store. It's weird. It was absolutely weird. Like, I couldn't understand it. But yeah, everything nowadays is processed, heavily processed, additives, preservatives, the whole nine. Coloring. I bought some dried fruit for my kids, and instead of like gummies and fruit snacks, and even they color it. It's like, why not just dry the damn fruit, put it in a freaking bag for me? But anyway, that's enough of that rant. Let's get back into it. But that's like a great point. Like, we're eating all this processed food. We're eating super good, like you have a lot to fill your belly, but it's crap. It's garbage. The nutritional value of it is slim.
Silence in the visionaries. Super hard, but you still can't pay the bills. Silence in the visionaries, revising the dictionaries. Now you just can't find the right words to say and express how you feel. And that goes back. I can't remember. Anyway, that is like that is 100% the truth. Look at all of like the changes to words that we're getting. Like if I hate to use this as an example, but this is the first one that pops to my head. I hate to bring this up unprovoked, okay? Like, there's no reason. But anyway, look at the word racist. In the 1980s, 1990s, that was a very specific thing, and that was a very heavy charge to level at somebody. Nowadays, I don't even know what it means, but it doesn't mean what it did back then. It's like a blanket statement, for people that disagree with you, or, like the way it's used nowadays, it's been cheapened. It's been cheapened to the point where it's not even shocking to get called that by somebody, especially on the internet. It's not, way back when it would be like, oh my God, that's the worst thing ever. And nowadays it's like, whatever, it's been used to the point where it's cheapened, and it allows real racists to fly under the radar, because when everything's racist,
nothing is racist. So, you know.
Visionaries, revising the dictionaries. Now you just can't find the right words to say and express how you feel. Target on my back, I think they're coming for my head. I know I recognize that then. I bet they wanna see me dead. They're gonna kill me if I leave my room. They're gonna
He's getting afraid every time he goes outside. I wonder if he look really
you should know.
feels
I
like
admitted
this.
I'm afraid they gonna murder me. What
I mean, he might actually literally feel this way, and I don't think I would blame him for having this kind of paranoia. Especially, like I said, especially with the people he's targeting and what he's been going after.
wouldn't be a problem if nobody ever heard of me. But I'm famous, so they'll probably try erasing me with urgency, infect me with a sickness and deny me any surgery. Stop me from exposing all the medicine and currency and terrorism. Always been controlling us so perfectly. I'm telling you with certainty, they say it's for security. They monitor our lives like we live in Nazi Germany. They want to microchip all the people you don't believe it. Your fingerprint unlocking your phone.
He's just like, I'm going to lay it all out, man. They're going to kill me for this. I'm just going to lay it all out there. Here's what's going on. You know, man. He's like, if I'm going to die for this, I might as well get everything out in the open.
They monitor our lives like we live in Nazi Germany. They want to microchip all the people you don't believe in. Your fingerprint unlocking your phone, oh, how convenient. They trick you to believe in all the angels.
Yeah, I never set that up on mine. I just use a passcode.
Demons and say you'll go to hell if you ever go disappoint Jesus. I got a backbone.
Not saying that it probably didn't scan it anyway, you know, but...
They trick you to believe in all the angels and demons and say you'll go to hell if you ever go disappoint Jesus. I got a backbone and a platform and a tap phone. Never asked for it to be that known. Take my passport to my dad's boat. Use the back door to escape this place. It's the Truman Show. Target on my back. I think they're
the Truman Show.
Head. I know.
If you haven't seen the Truman Show, it's Jim Carrey. He was basically the main character in a reality TV show, only he didn't know it was reality TV. And his whole life was set up to keep him in the dark about that, but everything was controlled. Every aspect of his life was controlled to a certain extent by the producers of the show. And that's what he's saying this world is. Except everything is controlled by this elite group that's above society, pulling the strings of everything. Like the damn Truman Show. That's a deep, deep, deep bar.
Target on my back. I think they're coming for my head. I know I recognize that then. I bet they want to see me dead. And they're going to kill me if I leave my room. They're going to kill me if I go too soon. You should know. Said they would kill I admit it, I'm afraid I'll disappear. They won't issue me a ticket for a minor misdemeanor. They gon' try to lock me up before the moment while I'm here. Just let me take a minute to make sure you see it clear.
Saying either they're not gonna ever give me slack, so if I even get a misdemeanor, they're gonna lock me up. They're gonna do whatever they can to either kill me, put me in jail, discredit me, silence my message. He's just putting it out there, so when the stuff does start happening, he could be like, look, I called this. You know,
they gon' try to lock me up before the moment while I'm here. Just let me take a minute to make sure you see it clear. Cancer has a cure. They killed Biggie and Pac. One thing I know for sure, 9/11 was an inside job. They stamped dollar bills.
Man, he's saying it, man. He's just saying everything. He's like, I'm gonna put it all out there. I'm gonna put it all out there.
You see it clear. Cancer has a cure. They killed Biggie and Pac. One thing I know for
and you know, I mean that could very well be true. Cancer has a cure. You know, I don't know, but I know there's a lot of money to be made in research grants and treatment. And the treatment is like the managing essentially of its symptoms. You know, there's too much money to be made with the status quo. People in all sorts of different sectors of the health field are making money hand over fist. That if a cure came out for it, you are shutting down a big portion of the healthcare economy instantly. You know. Yeah, there's very little motivation for them to actually find a cure or to release a cure if they have it.
Clear. fear. Cancer has a cure, they killed Biggie and Pop. One thing I know for sure, 9/11 was an inside job. They stamped dollar bills with "In God We Trust," while a single dollar bill the only thing we got. I think they probably think they got us fooled. Distort the information in curriculums at school. They ain't making you a scholar, man, they're making you a fool. They're making you a felon if you...
Yep. And, you know, I think I've mentioned that my wife's a teacher. Maybe not in a video, maybe in the comments. But anyway, she's a teacher, and you know, she took a significant pay cut to teach at private schools because she has more freedom over her lesson planning and the things she's going to cover and how she's going to cover them in her classroom. The public schools literally hand the teachers, I mean, the ones that I have got a glimpse into through my wife, they hand them a manual at the beginning of the year that has all the lesson plans done, how you're supposed to teach it, the materials, the worksheets, the tests, questions, the exercises, everything already made. They have it by day, by subject, so the teachers just open their manual and teach right out of it. It's brainless. It's brainless. They do all that schooling, they learn all that stuff to have somebody hand them a book to teach out of. So, you know, a lot of that is not necessarily the teacher's fault. It's how the public school systems are set up. And it's awful. Like I said, sorry, I have insight into public and private schools through my wife. Like I get a unique inside perspective, and public schools are messed up. That's all I'm saying. Messed up.
School, they ain't making you a scholar, man, they're making you a fool. They're making you a felon if you choose to break the rules. They designed a game with a million ways to lose, not a single way to win. Only option you can choose is to play it with a grin, or you play it feeling blue. Either way the wheels spin, you won't ever...
Saying life is set up, you know, against you already. There's a million ways to lose. There's no way to win. You know, how do you win life? By making it to the end, I guess, you know, and having the least amount of struggle as possible, getting there, you know. But look at all the different ways that you can lose. I mean, you can make one mistake and it can affect the rest of your life. That's heavy.
Play it feeling blue, either way the wheels spin, you won't ever make a move, they gon' kill me for this. Target on my back, I think they're coming for my head. I know I recognize that van, I bet they wanna see me dead. And they're gonna kill me if I leave my room. They're gonna kill me if I go too soon. You should know, I said they would kill me.
I just walked in the house. Did you leave the door open by chance? I don't know, the door was open.
Huh. Red dot, buddy. Move.
Oh,
ninja roll.
Yo, they're in the house. Bang!
Target on my back.
Oh, they got you, man. Yeah, that's nice. That was nice.
I bet they wanna see me dead. And they're gonna kill me if I leave my room.
Some pretty slick moves by Tom, man. He's nimble. He's a nimble fella.
Go too soon, you should know. Said they would kill me.
That's deep, man. That's a deep song, and like I said, that feels like a preemptive. You know, that's a preemptive. Don't mess with me because I already put it out there. I'm already calling that. That's. I think that's completely necessary. That was very smart of him to make a song like that. All right, middle-aged white guy reacts. I might have one more for you today. I'm not sure, but we'll see you when we see you next time. Middle-aged white guy is out. Peace.